So, Mr. Baxter, another loss on the record. How would you rate the match? How do you feel the match went?
Quite poor, to be honest. Because last week we took the direction to go with something completely new with the diamond formation for attack and the 3-1 for the defence. And we started, we hit the ground running straight away pretty much with the training, and then that was brought forward into the match. Obviously, the 11-4 result last week didn't probably show that, but I think we played well as a team last week. I think that tonight was actually quite a disappointment. We lacked in quite a lot of areas. Actually, communication is something we've actually tried to establish now for the best part of probably 2 months since we started this project, and it was almost non-existent today. I mean, we had members of the other team responding to our own comments, which is just embarrassing. And the score in the end was 22-0, which kind of really speaks louder than words. And I saw that when the team heard the result, they were pretty gutted by that. But there's too much to work on, and it's a big shame to the people in the team who put a lot of effort into making this team run, to put the fans first, and then they repay them with a bad result like that. So things need to change, and fast.
So what would you say your main improvement needs to be for Rugby Rovers for next week's game?
So yeah, Matt, who was one of our top players, he made the comment last week that we need to cut out some sloppy mistakes. I think we need to cut out a lot of holes more than anything. I think there's a lot to work on. Players need to stick to formation. They need to listen to each other. At the end of the day, it's a team sport, and not one of them played really as a team today. I mean, as much as a lot of people like to say, does it really take one person to throw the game off? In five-a-side football, yeah, it does. And we had, not everyone was on the ball today. And Mitch, for example, who today was his first match, and with all due respect to the whole team, he outshone them very easily, in my opinion. Which is why he deserved that man of the match badge for me. Great player, and we've got some more in the pipeline, and things need to change.
Thank you for your time.
Thanks.
So, Mitch, how did you find your Rugby Rovers debut?
Hard, very hard, but I thought we played well as a team. The only way is up, really, after losing that badly. It's communication. We need to start communicating. As soon as we get to know the players, I think we'll start playing more as a team. Maybe get another face in that I know, so I've got someone to partner with.
Okay, so how would you feel about how would you rate your starting matchup here for Rugby Rovers tonight?
I think I'm a 6 out of 10, because obviously my stamina's not there yet. Still need to work on that. Maybe hold the ball too much. Should pass it more. But yeah.
Okay, thank you for your time.
No problem.
Damian Brown. The biggest loss so far we've had at Rugby Rovers. How would you rate your performance this evening?
Honestly, I'd give myself a 5. First half, I said I did pretty well. Got some good tackles now. I was really happy with that. Second half, I think we just all switched off. We literally just shut down every one of us except Mitch and Steve, who I thought was on fire tonight. And next week we've got GG's, another good team, and I just honestly feel like we need to do something fast for this club, because at the moment, I believe in Kieran Baxter. I think he's a great manager, and I think he's brought Sean Smith along, and they're both working well together. But the players, we just need to step it up, honestly.
And one final question.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've confidence in both Kieran Baxter and Sean Smith.
Yeah.
You're confident in the management, which all the Rugby boardroom are. Which players do you think we need to consider bringing in with yourself being the chairman and the captain?
Honestly, at the moment, we've got one person who we might be bringing in, and from what I've heard from the manager and from Mitch, he's a great player, and I think maybe he could be the answer. Him and Mitch could really turn around this club, and I believe that Kieran bringing in the good signings, I honestly feel like we could go on the up.
Thank you for your time.
No worries.